The depths of the ocean hold stories of creatures that both terrify and fascinating. Some of these stories have been confirmed by science, while others remain shrouded in mystery. In this video, we'll reveal 7 giant sea creatures whose legends and discoveries capture the imagination. Before we begin, let me know in the comments where you are watching from and what time it is for you right now. Number 7. Julia Beast. Beneath the frozen waters of Antarctica, in a place where sunlight barely touches and pressure can crush steel, scientists recorded a sound that still echoes through internet legends: the mysterious Julia Beast. On March 1st, 1999, a network of underwater microphones designed to monitor ocean activity detected a strange infrasonic call lasting about 15 seconds. Researchers triangulated the signal and estimated that its source came from nearly 11,500 feet below the surface. What made the discovery even more unsettling was the intensity: over 190 decibels underwater, loud enough to rival the combined noise of multiple cargo ships. With no camera footage and no physical evidence, speculation exploded. Online communities imagined a gigantic unknown creature, hundreds of feet long, racing silently through the depths faster than any known animal. Stories claimed it moved toward the Mariana Trench like a predator hunting in the dark. Years later, scientists ran detailed iceberg drift simulations and discovered that massive slabs of ice scraping across the seafloor could produce almost identical acoustic patterns. A collapsing iceberg around 11 square miles in size could explain the sound completely. But there's a problem. Only a fraction of the ocean floor has been mapped with precision. The sound was recorded only once, and no satellite images exist from that exact moment. With gaps in the data and so much unexplored territory beneath the waves, the mystery remains alive. Was it simply ice, or something we still haven't discovered? Next comes a creature that exists somewhere between fiction and deep sea fear: Cthulhu. In the darkest regions of the Pacific Ocean, where pressure is hundreds of times stronger than at the surface and temperatures hover near freezing, imagination begins to fill the unknown. Cthulhu is described as a massive being with an octopus-like head, enormous tentacles stretching across hundreds of feet, scaled skin, and wings rising from its back like a sleeping god beneath the sea. The creature first appeared in H.P. Lovecraft's famous 1928 horror story, but what makes the legend so persistent is how little we truly know about the deep ocean. Humans have explored only a tiny percentage of the seafloor. Scientists estimate that hundreds of thousands of marine species remain undiscovered, possibly more. Creatures like the giant squid were once dismissed as myths told by sailors until real specimens were finally documented. Even today, deep sea cameras continue to reveal strange organisms with alien shapes and unexpected behaviors. Cthulhu itself remains fictional, but the unknown depths that inspired such stories are very real. With new discoveries still happening in modern times, the possibility of enormous, unfamiliar creatures lurking in the abyss continues to capture the human imagination. Not all giants are myths. Some are confirmed predators from Earth's ancient past, like Basilosaurus. This enormous marine hunter lived millions of years ago during the Eocene epoch. Its long, serpentine body stretched over 60 feet, giving it an almost snake-like appearance as it moved through prehistoric seas. Powerful jaws lined with sharp teeth allowed it to hunt fish, sharks, and even smaller whales. When fossils were first discovered in the 1800s, scientists believed they belonged to a massive marine reptile, which is why the name means king lizard. Later analysis revealed that Basilosaurus was actually an early whale, a fully aquatic mammal that ruled ancient oceans as an apex predator. Complete skeletons discovered across the world provide clear evidence of its existence. Some fossils even preserved stomach contents, giving researchers a detailed look at its diet and behavior. Unlike legends built on mystery, Basilosaurus is a real giant whose dominance is preserved in stone. Moving from ancient seas to modern freshwater legends, we encounter Champ, the mysterious creature said to inhabit Lake Champlain. For centuries, indigenous tribes described a giant serpent-like animal living beneath the lake's surface. In the early 1600s, explorer Samuel de Champlain recorded seeing a large fish with unusual features. Over the following centuries, hundreds of witnesses claimed to spot a long-necked creature moving silently through the water. Descriptions vary. Some say it resembles a plesiosaur, others describe a massive snake-like body. Photographs and videos have surfaced over the years, fueling debate between believers and skeptics. Scientists suggest that many sightings may be misidentified sturgeon, enormous prehistoric fish capable of growing over 15 feet long. Yet despite scientific explanations, the legend persists. With large portions of the lake still unexplored, the mystery continues to live in local folklore and modern curiosity. Long before lake monsters and internet myths, a real marine reptile once ruled ancient oceans, the plesiosaur. Unlike dinosaurs, plesiosaurs were specialized marine reptiles with broad bodies, 4 powerful flippers, and sometimes incredibly long necks. Some species grew up to 50 feet in length, with necks alone reaching more than 20 feet. Their slender, interlocking teeth allowed them to trap slippery prey, such as fish and squid. The first major discovery occurred in the early 1800s when fossil hunter Mary Anning uncovered a near-complete skeleton in England. Since then, fossils have been found across multiple continents, proving that plesiosaurs were widespread predators. Despite occasional claims that they still survive in remote lakes or oceans, modern surveys and scientific evidence show no proof of living specimens today. Still, their fossils remain among the most iconic discoveries in paleontology, a reminder of how strange ancient oceans once were. In recent years, internet lore introduced another mysterious giant, ELGrand maha. Online stories describe an enormous creature thousands of feet long lurking beneath Arctic ice. Supporters claim unusual sounds, shadowy shapes captured on underwater footage, and strange patterns beneath frozen waters prove its existence. However, scientists offer more grounded explanations. Ice movements, geological activity, sediment clouds, and massive colonies of smaller organisms can create illusions that resemble gigantic animals. From a biological standpoint, a single creature of such immense size would struggle with oxygen delivery, structural strength, and energy demands beyond what known life can support. While the legend continues to circulate online, no credible scientific evidence has confirmed the creature's existence. Still, the Arctic remains one of the least explored regions on Earth, a place where darkness, isolation, and imagination combine to create powerful myths. Finally, we meet a creature once feared as a monster, the devilfish, now known as the giant manta ray. Early sailors told stories of enormous winged creatures capable of flipping boats and dragging people into the sea. In reality, manta rays are gentle filter feeders that glide gracefully through tropical oceans. With wingspans exceeding 20 feet, their massive silhouettes beneath the water likely fueled terrifying stories in the past. They feed by filtering plankton from enormous volumes of water and often gather at reef cleaning stations where smaller fish remove parasites from their skin. Manta rays possess one of the largest brain-to-body ratios among fish and demonstrate surprisingly complex behavior. Today, divers around the world swim alongside these peaceful giants, capturing incredible footage that reveals their true nature, not monsters, but intelligent and majestic creatures, once misunderstood by human fear.